Hi guys, and today I am going to tell you the story of what happened with my drone. My drone crash landed. It crashed itself, and that is basically what happened. Here's a little more of an in-depth story of what happened. I was actually having previously a few battery issues. Like it was overcharging if it was above 75% about. I had occurrences where basically it would just continue charging once it got to 100%. And I noticed it because I left it in. The first time it happened, it was charged about 90%, 92%. Plug it in, come back an hour later. I come like 5-10 minutes later. It wasn't stop charging. I figured, okay, whatever, maybe it's not finished yet. Come back about an hour later, it's done. It's still charging. I'm like, it's clearly done at this point. It's still charging. I'm like, well, whatever. Happened a few more times, 75%. The day before this happened, I ran it down to 16% battery, charged it up, and it worked. So it was something with higher charging that would have a problem. Anyways, so that's why I was actually flying it that night. I was trying to get it above 50% battery, just to get a idea of how much battery I had left when the failure happened. I then fly. So this is the night of the crash. I fly it out. It was at night. I fly it out about 4,000 feet. In general, I try just going out until it starts giving me weak signals, like one is about weak signal. I then press return to home, and it comes back. I press return to home, and turns around, does nothing more than that. Stays about 4,000 feet out, drifts a bunch, and pretty much goes from a little above 75% battery to literally like 15% battery before it crash lands. Must have got 10%, automatically landed, hit something or something happened on the way down, and crashed because I found it with one propeller intact, two cracked, one like just part of it half was cracked off, the other part both sides were cracked off, and just the main part was actually on the drone, and one was completely missing. So that's how I found it. I don't know how it happened, and in the damaged state it was. The battery was out of the drone, was not in the drone. About a few feet from the drone, off to the side. This was smack in the middle of an alley. That's where I found them, in a city. And I'm very lucky I even found it, because about a minute after I pressed return to home, my iPod that I was using died from battery. Died out of battery. It was a little colder outside, and I think that's why it died so fast, because it was pretty much fully charged when I went outside. So I went on a bit of a hunt for it afterwards, and luckily using the flight recorder to find out where it was when it turned around, exactly where it was, I found it. Lucky because I landed smack above an alley. Okay, so now this is a little bit of the damage of what happened, and the other thing I did notice when I was flying it that night, it wasn't, the camera didn't focus. I focused it many times, it wouldn't focus. I mean, it focused in the beginning, and then when I look back at the video, it wasn't focused. And I also tried to focus in the middle. I noticed it wasn't focused. I tried focusing it, nothing happened. I then stopped the recording, tried focusing it, nothing happened. So at that point, I just continued. I tried recording it, press record, see if maybe then it would focus. Nope, nothing. At that point, I recorded a little longer. It turned around. I actually catch it turning around, returned to home, but you just see blurry, and then you see nothing really happen extra. And then I stopped the video at one point because I was like, "What's the point of continuing videoing?" This is how the battery ended up. First of all, the battery. Show you, I haven't charged up since. I think it's actually fully functional. Just the outside case got a lot messed up because it still blinks. Actually peeled back, like this little thing I've peeled back before, and everything looks fine inside. It looks a little squished, that's about it. The battery, inside the battery, otherwise everything I think looks pretty good. Look at the back of the battery, you see that? It's like exploded out. Yeah, that's what happened to the battery. I did not have the dome on. I'm not sure if it would have been worse or better, because all the damage is right around the dome is. So if it would have shattered the dome, but that might have given the camera a little more damage. I don't know, but either way, it wasn't on, so it doesn't make a difference. If you look at the camera, there's some scratches like right over there, and like behind. And that's really the main damage right there. That metal plate got cracked. Some more damage on the side over here. The other damage is on this, one of them, See this? See that? That thing's cracked. Otherwise, I think that's about it on damage. The only other thing... Oh, well. This is the back light. The cover fell off the back light right there. It actually gave me a little bit of a peek inside of the motherboard. You can see straight through the motherboard, so I don't know. I think there's a malfunction. I think... I mean, clearly it was a malfunction. I think it might have been might have something faulty inside. So I'm sending it back very soon, and they'll tell me what actually happened, and what's the state inside. The only other thing on the top got damaged must have when the battery got pulled out. Don't know if you can see that, but if you look at the prongs of inside, you see there's supposed to be a plastic prong right on this side. You see how there's a plastic prong right there at the end of all the metal ones. That got cracked off. Must have got cracked off when the battery pulled on it. I'm assuming that's how it got cracked off. So, yeah, this is the story. I hope to get you more of an update of what happens, and they charge me, and hope to get you some more footage and get this drone back on its feet and ready to fly again.